How yo dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. I'm gonna be doing a premiere draft, all will be one. In this Phyrexia set, all will be one. I tried Shadows, maybe we'll go back to it, but I do want to finish out some more of this. But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel, you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe, but more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/DickRecord. Link in the description where you can catch me streaming video games, leathercraft, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, our table's ready. Care to join me? Alright, so it's been a while since I've actually drafted this set, but after like 2 sealeds and a draft in Shadows, I don't know how I feel about that set. It's such a weird set. So I want to step back into this. Actually, I want to fill out a bit of my standard. That's not a good card. I want to fill out a bit of my standard collection. Let's see. It's a 2/2 for 4. Creature or artifact. What is this? Non-creature spell. Put an oil counter on this. Our creature gains flying. Alright. As much as I'd like a Copperline Gorge, like, I think that this one's probably one of the better cards in this pack. Non-creature spell. This is for the Spellslinger deck, the red-blue. But regardless, removal is usually in the form of non-creature spells. So I think that this just kind of goes into any blue deck. We'll see what else we get. I don't like Necrosquito. It relies on your creatures dying. And it is a 4-mana 2/2. Oh, wow. Okay. Ran out of time. What's this? You may sacrifice another creature if you do reveal cards and put it on the battlefield. Lesser mana value. I don't like that. What's Trawler Drake do? With an oil counter on it. +1/+1 for each. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a oil counter on it. I mean, that's not bad. Bilious Skull Dweller is also, like, really good. This is a 3-mana 1/1. I was already scoffing at a 4-mana 2/2. But this is another card for the Spellslinger deck, just like Atmosphere Surgeon. And even if we're not in the Spellslinger deck, you know, a lot of the removal that you play in this format is just right. So let's see. Additionally, these Mirrodin equipment just kind of slot well into the red-blue Spellslinger's deck, and it looks like we're gonna go for it. I wouldn't mind the Skull Dweller, but I'm taking the Trawler Drake. Come on, time up. All right, so we got here. Expand the nope. Ribskiff's not terrible. It is a non-creature spell. It draws you a card. Right, Blazing Crescendo. This is also a really good combat trick. Target creature can't block. This can go into any deck. It replaces itself. It's a non-creature spell. I think we take that. This is for the blue-white deck, as is this. I think we take the Ribskiff here. Expand the Sphere is pretty bleh. Testament Bearer, even though it replaces itself, it's like a 4/1. I just Pestilence Siphoner. If we're in that poison deck, same thing for Infectious Inquiry. Those are great, but let me take Ribskiff. It leaves us the most open. I think we could put Ribskiff in any deck. Tamio's Immobilizer. Tap target artifact or creature. This is actually, the Gitaxian Raptor is better than it looks, right? It's one of the better blue cards. Blue is not a great color in this format, which is probably why people are treating it like it's radioactive. I'm tempted to take the Immobilizer. Tap target artifact or creature, right? Like, that's just annoying. The Git Raptor is pretty good. I'm gonna take the Immobilizer for now. We'll see where this goes. I've heard bad things about blue, and yet here we are, 4 blue cards deep. Fusling. Every creature artifact you put into the graveyard, put an oil counter. This is another Spellslinger payoff. This is a Scry card. I wish it wasn't an 0/3, but it actually matters more than it looks. It looks like Rebuke. Oh god. It looks like we're slowly finding our way in the Spellslinger deck, regardless. So I'm gonna take the Ichor Synthesizer. I wouldn't mind the Watcher. It's just a nice card that replaces itself, but that becoming like a 3/3 that can't be blocked means that somebody's gonna have to address it. Draw 3 cards, proliferate. That's not good. You may tap it if you do proliferate. That's not good. Sad to say, the Terramorphic Expanse might be the best card left in the pack. Anatomist is not great. Skull Bomb is, you know, this for other decks. But yeah, let's keep ourselves open by taking the Expanse. What's this? Theorist. Draw a card if you do discard a card. Put a card from your graveyard on the bottom of your library. That's... Or another artifact. Flying Toxic one. Furnace Strider. Furnace Strider's not bad. It's a 4/5 that has haste. Sometimes you just need that top end. I'm not a big fan of Transplant Theorist. You may draw if you do discard, so it loots when it ETBs, and then you can put cards from your graveyard on the bottom of your library, which is not really a relevant line of text. Tamio's Immobilizer number 2. Not too thrilled about that. Probably better off with the Volshock Splitter, all things considered. What else is here? Whispers of the Dross. Not the best removal spell. This, I've never found this to be worthwhile. Spending 4 mana to get a 3/1 and then search up another mirror. Let me take the Splitter, because this is a 4/2. It gives you a piece of equipment. Yeah. Let's see. Glistener Seer. Target player mills X cards. No. What? That's bad. Forge Hammer Centurion. Whenever another creature artifact put an oil counter. When it attacks, remove 2 oil counters. When you do, target creature can't block this turn. Oh, Quicksilver Fishers here. I think that's worthwhile. Draw a card, then discard a card. It loots, so you know you can always pitch something to it. Oh wow, this thing is still here because people do not like that thing. Corrupting. On top of your library. Instant or sorcery card. This is not terrible in the Spellslinger deck, so we are going to take it. Because it does rebuy a spell. You use a removal spell early on, and then you get it back later. Another Forge Hammer Centurion. I'll take it. Shrapnel Slinger. You may sacrifice a creature. This allows you to destroy an artifact. Sometimes you need to destroy an artifact. Kinsmith Wield. I don't think we're playing it. Autonomous Furnace. Alright. What is this? Evolved Spinoderm. I almost feel stupid if I let this go. Serum Core Chimera is here. Trample as long as it has... Oh, can we pivot to green-red? Or green-blue? Green-blue is, proliferate payoffs, and this is just like... It has trample, otherwise it has hexproof, so they can't really get rid of it unless they have that sacrifice thing. You can't really unless they have that sacrifice thing. This thing is here. I don't know how to feel about this payoff though, because it's like discard a non-land. It does 3 damage to any creature or planeswalker. I just I don't know. I'm gonna take the Spinoderm. Let's see where we end up. Because it's like the best card. Oh my god. It is definitely the best card in this pack. This is far and away. Whoever let that go, wow. There must have been something amazing that was in here. Because this goes in like almost any deck. Protection from multicolor, first strike. It's a 5/5. Sacrifice unless you discard a card. When you discard a card this way, target non-land permanent and opponent controls with mana value less than or equal to the mana value of discarded card. So it turns all of your discarded cards into removal. I think that's just good. Tharming Bird is really good in the blue-green. Just take that. It's just a bomb level thing. Tainted Observer. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, pay 2 if you do proliferate. Here's a Tyrannax Atrocity. I also want to say grab this and see if we end up in green-blue. Because I feel like we can't not play Spinoderm. All the other red cards that we took were kind of mid. I'm going to take the Observer. We'll see where we end up. Green Sun's Twilight. That's not a great card. Like, sometimes it'll get you a card, but it's not wonderful. it doesn't do anything until you pay like 6 mana for it, in which case it's just like, meh. Whenever this attacks, target creature and opponent controls gets minus just number of artifacts you control. Ugh. Maze's Mantle. That's not wonderful. I think this is the best card, the Escaped Experiment. I have to pass up the Greenstone Twilight because that's not good enough. It just kind of draws you 2 cards. Maybe. Maybe we'll take it anyway. I don't know. It's a 6-drop. It's a 6-drop. We'll take it. Screw it. Unnatural Restoration. It's part of the Proliferate deck. Oh, Contagious Vorak. Definitely that's the best card here. Sorry. I keep missing these at the bottom. Like, if there's one at the bottom, I always overlook it. It's such a good card. It's a 3-mana 3/3 that draws you a card. Watchful Blisters. Battle Chair is very good, actually. It's a 4/4 trample, or 6/6 with trample for 6, and then, like, it's your end game. So you do want to curve out with this thing, and that's not terribly improbable with Evolved Spinoderm, so let's take that. Rot Priest, Toxic. The problem there is that it's the Toxic thing. Alright, so Oil Gorger Troll is really good in blue-green or red-green, because red-green's the oil counters thing. It just gains you 3 life, and it draws you a card if you have a counter on something. I think we take that. It looks like we're headed to blue-green. This wheel, nobody wants it. It really looks like we're headed to blue-green. Which is, I guess, more control-y? Let me start taking out some of these red cards then. Like, we have red cards, but, like, they don't seem useful. I think we're probably going to take the Escaped Experiment, simply because, like, I think that matters the most out of all these. Autonomous Furnace go away. Surgical Bay. I could take that as a one-off. We don't want another Meldweb Curator, but we do want some removal. Right. It looks like red's kind of open, doesn't it? I'm going to take a Surgical Bay. Yeah, it is. Blue's really open. People are treating blue like it's radioactive. Prowler's real rude. Although, the speed that it comes out is, it's also weird. None of these are great. None of these are great. Aspirant's Ascent, not wonderful. But it isn't instant or sorcery. We'll take it, but probably going to cut it. Atmosphere Surgeon. Non-creature spell. Oh, wow, we got another one of those. Alright. And Watchful Blister Zoa. Okay. Yeah, people are treating blue like it's radioactive. Infectious Bite. Each opponent gets a poison counter. That's pretty good. Ruthless Predation would be nice too. Each opponent gets a poison counter. We don't... It's target creature you don't control. Yeah. Instant speed. It's instant speed fight. So, and it's one side. It's a bite. It's not even a fight. It's a bite. So I think it's better than Ruthless Predation, and I think we take that over anything else here. This rare doesn't matter to us. I wouldn't mind the Ruthless Predation or the Prophetic Prism. This is a Proliferate deck. Malcator is not terrible. 2 oil counters. That's happening. Gets a 3/1, a 1/1. How's that curve look like? We had a lot of 4-drops. Probably not playing Immobile. Might play Immobilizer. Probably not playing Meldweb Curator unless... I think we take the Mantis anyway. Woo! Necro Titan. Swooping Lookout. Such a weird card. I guess as an uncommon... It's weird for an uncommon. It blanks the Malcator's Watcher because you're not going to attack into that with Malcator's Watcher. I'm going to take the Mantis. Mantis is just rude, and it's got counters on it. Blue-black land, not terrible. Mesmerizing Dose. Tap and Tanic creature, and then proliferate. We do need removal, so I'm going to take that. It's also a non-creature spell, so it could like turn on some of the other things. But more than anything, it's removal that we need. Sulfim Mayhem Dominus. We're not in red anymore. Double that damage. Oh, it's non-creature, non-combat damage. Oil Gorger Troll number 2. I think we take over Basilisk. We have a lot of 5-drops. I think we cut the Fisher then. I'm probably not going to play the Blister Zoa. I don't know. We'll take the troll though. What's this? If it has one or more oil counters on it, put an oil counter on it. Creatures you control with oil counters get +1/+1. Yeah, that's perfect. We're gonna be wanting to be putting oil counters on things. So this is kind of like pseudo proliferate almost. It's a lord for oil counter stuff, right? Yeah, I'll take that. Surgical spell bomb would be nice, but I think that's the pick right here. Another lattice blade mantis, or I don't really want a fisher creature, non-creature spell. How many non-creature spells do we have? Instance, 2, 1 sorcery, 1 enchantment. I might be cutting that thing. Copper, long legs, proliferate, cultivator. I don't think we want the 4-drop. Maybe we want the cultivator, just to cast things earlier when they're on curve. Could use a surgical bay. Mere custodian. No, that's not great. The custodian's just like, ugh, you know, do I have a surgical bay? I do have a surgical bay already. Maybe we'll take the thirsting roots. Or proliferate. Yeah, I'll take the thirsting roots. Chrome prowler, orb, spell bomb. How many creatures do we have? We have like a lot of creatures. The prowler's not terrible. It's nice and control-y. I think we take the spell bomb because we want those non-creature spells. Vivisurgeon's Insight is just like, that's too much for what that is. Tap it. Ooh, Prophetic Prism. Ruthless Predation. I think we need the Ruthless Predation, unfortunately. We just need removal. Which one is this? That's the black one. None of these are for us. Put that on the side. I'll take a Terramorphic Expanse. It's weird that it's so late. Maybe we play the... I'll take a Custodian because it fits in any deck. Take another Eye. Another Fisher. Weird. Okay. Weird deck. Blue-green. Last time I played any form of blue, it was a mistake. It was a mistake-a-roo. Uh-oh. Did we just crash? Okay. It was a mistake-a-roo. Okay, so... Atmosphere Surgeon, oil counter. Activate only as a sorcery. I mean, that's fair. They have a fair amount of 2-drops. I think I want to cut the Ichor synthesizers. Because, like, 4 or more, that's never going to get triggered. Ruthless Predation and Infectious Bite. Green was, it seems, very open towards the end. And removal, Trawler. Cast a non-creature spell, put a counter on it. I feel like we're not gonna be doing. Oh, we need more creatures. All right, so let's see where we're going. All right, so Meldweb Curator can get some of our spells back, but it's gonna feel real bad. It's gonna feel real bad if we cast Meldweb Curator and have nothing in the graveyard. It's an instant or a sorcery, and how many of those do we have? 5 total. Probably cutting Twilight. What's a white card? Oh, Mirren Bardiche. Alright. That must have gotten in there somehow. Alright, so we gotta cut 3 more cards. I don't think we care about Aspirin's Ascent. So we're cutting that. I might put the Custodian in... No, hold on. We gotta cut... What's it called? We have to cut... Where's that stupid thing? Trawler Drake? Because that's not for this deck at all. It brings us down a creature, down to 16 creatures. Let's see. Got 1 Vorak. This is actually going to be very good. So maybe we're going to be fine for the... No, I don't think so. Maybe we do want the Ichor synthesizer then. Or the Drake. I think the Drake... So the Drake is so easily removed. You know what I mean? like Hex Gold Slash and it's gone, right? Even, oh god, what's it? Whispers of the Dross and it's gone. That will feel bad. Although we are trying to get oil counter things here, so maybe I just put those back in. And we cut something like Escaped Experiment's actually not bad. Bursting Roots, I feel like we almost don't need that. No, it's a proliferate. It can be useful. We definitely need the top of our curve. Oh god, this is a 6 drop. As is this. Alright. So a 4/4 that draws you a card when it dies for 6 mana. Not wonderful. Did we cut the immobilizer? I think we cut the immobilizer. It's 4 mana. Yeah, let's cut the immobilizer. Meldweb Curator, I guess, gives us an opportunity to possibly get back a card. So we're going to be fine on that. We do want the Cultivator. It's always going to have counters on it. Use one more creature. I think it has to be Ichor Synthesizer. And I'm going to leave this at 41 cards. Got our pretty lands? No, we don't. Why? Why do they do this? Why is the default not the pretty lands? Like, it's set up to be the pretty lands. You know what? Done. 41 cards, blue-green. 0-0 going into round 1. Let's start the show. I'm worried, a little worried, right? Because the last time I tried playing blue-green, and I had Izuri too, I got waffle stomped into the shower drain. Oh, we got our lands. Definitely can keep this. Ooh, look at this nerd. I'm not gonna Thirsting Roots, actually. I'm gonna hold on to that. Okay. Alright. Might need to Thirsting Roots next turn. It's a 3/1. Ugh. Alright. I'm gonna let them trade. Actually, do I? No, because we don't block in this format. This is not a good format to be blocking in. Escaped Experiment. Well, that's not where we want to be. Ichor Synthesizer. I'm gonna get an Island. Yep. I'm gonna grab an island. Oh, we can get that back with next attack. We can get that back with what's his name? Meldweb Curator. Or we could just be jerks and play Spinoderm. I think we play the Curator. Especially because that's around. No blocks here. Oh, there's a land. On top of my library, huh? Yeah, I'll put that on top. Do I care about this? No attacks. End turn. I think what we do next turn is we proliferate with this. Putting counters on this. This will have 3, this will have 3, but I can activate this to make it fly, I guess? I don't know. This is actually really weird, right? I don't want to cast this until I have a land to pitch to it, you know what I mean? And I'd like to play... Ooh, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna put this in front of that, and if they have a trick, I'll let them... Yeah, okay. Okay. Strange. Okay, so... Actually, I can get a land from it right now. I can get a land from it, but I think the best thing to do is proliferate with it. You know what I want to do? This. And then I'm going to proliferate. That way I get another turn with Evolved Spinoderm. Proliferate. Token. Submit 3. Target creature, give it flight. Next. It's only 1 counter? Oh! Oh, it's only 1 counter. That's not bad, actually. I want to play this and just have it as a blocker. I don't care about what's going on this board. Although, it's a 2-1, which means it trades poorly with Phyrexian Goblin in a way. Quicksilver Fisher. Maybe I cast this and then pitch that. Do I block this? It blocks. Yep. I'll play the Escaped Experiment. Because they likely have, like, a trick, right? You know? Alright, so they can... Oh. Play that. Actually, no, we pitch that. And then activate this. I'm just going to send that over next. And we'll have our blockers. And to play this next turn, we're going to have a 4/4 in the sky. We're going to have so much power in the air that I don't think they can come back from it unless they gain life. Atmosphere Surgeon doing some real work here, which is kind of funny. They can't touch that because of the hexproof, and it's gonna have hexproof for another like 2 turns. Yeah. Okay, so this in front of that, put this in front of nothing. Now, if they have like a thing that you know, oh, okay, Basilica Shep, all right. Oil Gorger Troll. I have something with an oil counter, so I draw a card. That, they can't block with those. Send that in, actually. Just put more pressure on them. I don't think I would care about these things on the ground. They could block this with that. Infectious Bite would be nice. Opponent's thinking about the clapback, or not the clapback, the if they should block or not. It puts them at like so Bard Batterfist makes this like a 4/2 in the sky, and that's a problem. Okay. Yep. Makes sense. Okay. They'll probably put, like, stuff onto one of these things. I just let it hit me, I think. Well, it's likely just the Volshock Splitter, right? Because the Batterfist will kill one of these things. That's the problem with 1/1s in this format with the Batterfist. Is like the Batterfist is just a great way to kill your own creatures. Or any X1, actually. We do have Infectious Bite, which is great. We just need something to throw it at. This is gonna have Trample in a minute, but no more, what's it called? Okay. They're gonna bounce one of these to their hand. What? Okay. Let's send this in. They're gonna double block it. Oh, really? Okay. Strange. Play that. Draws me a card. Ruthless Predation. We'll hold on to that. We'll just, instant speed activate Infectious Bite to kill whatever. They put this stuff on. Like, I think opponent's trying to make a big old board. I only get like 2 more turns with the spine. Well, 1 more turn with the Spinoderm. So like they're trying to outlive it. It's a lot of pressure though, especially because like we have this. We could just crew that for 3, and we don't have to worry about, you know, sending in the Oil Gorger Troll. Opponent didn't have a target for Shrapnel Slinger earlier. I'm surprised with the Indoctrination Attendant they didn't put one of these back in their hand. Because if they did, they would be able to recast it and get another creature off of it. I think that was a minor punt. Minor, very minor punt. We're gonna hold up Infectious Bite though. Ooh. Exile target non-land permanent. I'm going to, in response to this, do this while the iron's hot and kill the big thing. And we can't tap that to crew. That's the resolve. Nice. My turn. Oh, Contagious Vorak. Pretty good actually here. Reveal a land card. Or proliferate. There's no reason to proliferate, so I'll take the Terramorphic Expanse. I'll play that. I'll activate it. I guess we'll get whatever, doesn't matter. Get a green. See if they block. They might. Shrapnel Slinger. It's like their Shrapnel Slinger or their life. Okay. I feel like they're gonna try to suit that thing up. In which case... Creature I control. Creature I don't control. Just to be spiteful. End turn. I'm sorry. I could have brought them down to 1. Or to 2. I think Watchful Blister Zoa does close out the game though. Because they can't block with any of these, right? So they need to play 3 blockers. I could play Blister Zoa, then attack with 1, 2, 3 next turn. And unless they can gain life in any way, shape, or form. Pass, no blocks. I take 3. I get 3 poison. I think opponent has to play 3 bodies here. Duels Deep Faith. Okay. 1. It's got first strike on their turn. No, that's not the kind of play that one makes when they, yeah. Alright. Oh, I don't have anything with a token on it. Play this. Do they see the line? I could play Oil Gorger Troll next turn and then draw a card and gain 3 life off of it, but I don't think we need that. I think we just win here. Good game. There we go. We had some really good lines there, actually. I think that's the deck working the way that we want it to, which is weird to think about because that almost never happens. Ha ha! Sorry. We're 1-0 going into round 2. Let's see, that first round went pretty well. I'm gonna say that right now. Pretty well. We curved out pretty well. Our creatures were threatening the whole way through. We didn't get to take advantage of like some of the... Those 2 ones that give flying are way better than I thought. Turn 1. This is not a great hand. And this is a faster format, so I think I got a mulligan that one. Turn 1 Thirsting Roots, turn 2 Ichor Synthesizer. This is fine. Mesmerizing Dose. We're the furthest away from casting that, so I'm going to bottom it. Which is unfortunate. Thirsting Roots. We're going to go look for that Island. We're going to cast that. We're going to cast Ichor Synthesizer turn 2. Oh, they have a Cultivate up. Here's an island. Alright, red-green. Okay, they're the oil deck. Oh no, that's pretty bad for me. Cankerbloom's a butthead. Okay, if we could stop drawing lands, that'd be great. We have the lands we need, game. No attacks. This is bad for me. This is pretty bad. Yeah, that's a 3-2, but it's such an aggressive 3-2. It's like, oh, would you like a Thrashing Brontodon, but better? What are they doing? Uh-oh, they're playing a 4-drop here. Yeah, they are. Oh, that's an aggressive start. Yep. And I can't really block that. No blocks. Okay. We'll play this and we'll play this. We need the body. All attack. I think next turn it's Ribskiff. And then possibly Cultivator. We'll play the land first. Cultivator would have been nice turn 3. Ribskiff though draws a card. Opponent's like, I can't not do anything here. If they have a combat trick, it's bad for us. I am definitely blocking one of these things. And we'll, I guess, trade down? I'll block the Cankerbloom. I guess. Opponents big think they don't have one. I don't think they have a combat trick. I think we're safe to block. I think they're trying to figure out whether or not to bluff. Oh! If they do have a combat trick though, it's definitely 2 for 1. They're trading 2 cards for 1, but they can't throw a spell at that. Okay. We'll play this. Oh my. Play this. Play this nerd. They definitely don't have any combat tricks. What is this? 2 damage unless they control 2 more. I can't really block that, so I'm just gonna send this in. We have to just start throwing it at them. I'm going to really enjoy playing this Argentum Masticore, but now we gotta stop playing cards. Yeah. Alright, so Rustvine Cultivator, I'm sorry, buddy. You gotta go. We gotta keep this Masticore. I mean, we gotta keep this island. We can't play it. Alright, that's a halberd. Makes a 4. Oh, it makes a 2-2. Alright. Resolve all. Hey. Terramorphic Expanse. Okay, so we play this. I guess this lets them know that we can't, like, combat trick here. To attack. I guess we're gonna attack with the Spinoderm again. End turn. We gotta keep these lands in hand. We could pitch them to get rid of their tokens, like this thing and this thing, right? So it's not terrible. Yep. We're kind of stuck on 6 lands because of it. Hazardous Blast. Creatures Day. Oh, we lost. We just lost. Good game. They must have been holding that thing the whole time. Oh god, because they were oh my god, they're a much higher rank than I am. They must have been holding that the whole time because they had like 3 lands for the longest time. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. 1-1 going into round 3. Getting an email from Magic Arena about Unfinity and April Fools. What's this? Acorns? I'm not doing that. Get your sleeve? No, I'm not doing that. I heard about that, though. Why is everybody so much higher rank? Yeah, I guess I go first. Keep. This is a perfect hand if this was a forest, but it's not, so we're gonna go get a forest. And then I guess Atmosphere Surgeon turn 2. Yeah. I would not want to waste my Mesmerizing Dose and turn. I had to remember to crack this at the end of their turn. Pass. Well, they also have a green source, so let's get ours. There we go. Island. There you go. I don't want to cast Mesmerizing Dose. Dosey-do. I'm hoping they cast nothing. That's not nothing. Okay. Cast this. Cast a Cultivator. I'm gonna play the Rib Skiff. X number artifacts you control. No attacks. This is way more valuable than that. Uh-oh. Blue-green mirror. They're probably, yeah, reduced that to 0. So I'll take the 2, no blocks. They have something in their hand that they can cast instant speed. Ooh, evolving adaptive. That's bad for me. That's very bad. Alright, so one of these. I almost feel like I gotta destroy that now. Rib Skiff. Okay. I'm gonna have to dose that thing though. I guess I could just output it's a 1-drop. I'm gonna have to dose something. Next turn, Masticore. And we're gonna have to just like throw cards away to Masticore, which is fine. Probably gonna be frustrating for my opponent, but what are you gonna do? Do I even run out the Masticore this early? Actually, it's a good question, right? If I cast Dose, I can remove Adaptive, or I can pitch Dose to Adaptive. Oh, this one's a bomb. Yep. Yep, that's an O2. Pass. No blocks, unfortunately. Alright, pass. I think we're gonna put an oil counter on that boy. Alright, so we could do a few things here actually. I think what we do though is we hold Infectious Bite in our hand. That's removal. Although casting this removal also gets rid of like their stuff, right? Like Infectious Bite doesn't do enough to kill that. Mesmerizing Dose would have to Mesmerizing Dose that. No, I guess we'd have to Infectious Bite that. None of that's great. Here's the Masticore. Opponent is behind on mana. So, next. No attacks, end turn. Or they're behind on land, so they probably have like really good haymakers, and they're just like, I can't. What's funny is I'm gonna have to like pitch removal to use as removal, which is like a shame. Alright. Okay. Yep. I guess we're pitching the island first, right? Proliferate. Gives us another token. Okay. Oh, it puts another token on that too. That's not great. Ooh. Okay. because that just kills that now. They likely don't just attack with that by itself. I guess they could, right? Because, like, they're gonna kill something else now. Ah, that's a shame. Alright. Yep. Okay. Let's put another counter on this. Okay. So, Tainted Observer is great. But what's more great is Mesmerizing Dose on that guy. Then we proliferate, putting tokens on both of these. Yep. Okay. True, if you do proliferate. Play this. And I think we could just, like, send this in with 4 damage, but I don't think we do. I think we just sort of, like, wait. No attacks. End turn. We might have to use Infectious Bite on this thing on the ground. Amio's Immobilizer. Not great. Yeah, see, this is a 3-3. That's just unblockable. That's a problem. Alright, they're tapping that down so they can just, yep, get in this thing in the air. Yep. They're being very aggressive. Yep, that's a problem. Especially this thing. Ah. Okay, that's not wonderful. Actually... should have did that at instant speed. I do have to punch that thing, but we'll send this in. Because we have to kill this thing now. Huh? Wrong. I control, don't control. Enter. I can only activate this sorcery, right? Yep. Okay. This is not looking good for us, though. We need our Oriole Gorger trolls, and we need them, like, no! Oh, no. That's, okay. Yep. That'll do it. I think that's game. Yep. Alright, GG. Whew. And concede. They were taking their sweet time. Alright, so that wasn't going with us, or going our way, rather. Shame. Shame. I blame blue. I'm kidding. It's not healthy to blame just a single color. Blue is just sort of like, it's an outlier? I don't know, it's an odd color out here. 1 and 2 going into round 4. The main issue with blue is that, like, it's just sort of under supported, right? Surgical Bay. Okay. We could use anything else, but we'll take this. We could Ruthless Predation something small. So that's good. We'll play that. I could use some lands, game. Gameless lands. That's not a land at all. Oh, are they gonna kill that? Don't have Whispers of the Dross. They don't have Whispers of the Dross. I don't have land. Okay. I have tons of cards that I would love to cast. Why? Why is this happening to me? Okay. Is this fight? It fights target creature I don't control. It's a 3-2. Let's see if they, okay. End turn. Because that kills... If they fight, that thing kills this. They kill each other. Resolve. Alright. Not wonderful. Pass. Hit me for free, yep. Pass, pass. Yep. My turn. It's the only thing I could do. And I have to do it too. Target creature, you know I cancel. Next. No attacks. End turn. I can just block that. What am I thinking? I can just block it. I just need lands. Game deck, please. Not like this. Hashtag not like this. I hate when this happens. It happens occasionally, right? But it's just like, ugh. Okay. That's a possible 5/5. They're gonna hit me with this, definitely. And oh, they're attacking with that. Okay. So we're definitely blocking this with that, and we're not going down a card. We're also not sacrificing our land to draw land. Oh my god. Basic land. Isn't that wonderful? Next. And then I guess we'll Meldweb Curator to get that back, to then do it again. I don't know. I could Glistener Seer. Okay. Okay. Yep. That's a lot of Dimaggio. Yes. How does this get counters on it? Okay. Or it's Crew 3. Oh, it's got Vigilance. Alright. It's not wonderful. My turns. Oh, there's a land. Okay. So, what do I play here? I think it's the spot. The Fisher? No. Because then they can crew this. If I play this, I can't really do much of anything else. If I play this... this can trade for that, but that's not great, and then everything else just sort of like runs by it. This is also protecting me from like getting this thing instant speed removed. Right? It's the only thing I can play, I think. They're gonna scry. They could send this in and I have to block it. Which is a shame. Each opponent gets a poison counter, yep. Okay. Yep. Otherwise, I get to Ruthless Predation something on their turn. Or my turn, rather. I'd like to draw a land. I'd like to play Oil Gorger Troll. Get a land, and then Ruthless Predation... Oh, I don't have enough mana. Okay. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about sending this in. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna be greedy here. If they have a combat trick, I'm just dead. Okay. Proliferate. What are they doing? What was the point of that? What was that about? Okay. I'll play this. I'm gonna draw a card, gain 3 life. Play that. Activate it. You get a blue source. I don't think I get to attack yet because of this thing. They were hoping to Whispers of the Draw. No, they couldn't have Whispers of the Draw Spinoderm. So no attacks right now. This is a damn shame. I am stuck with like this whole ass hand. I have all this good removal too. Okay. Yep. They couldn't put that on Spinoderm, which is unfortunate for them. That allows them to bring that back, I guess. Gonna do that. Okay. I definitely have to block it now, which is a shame. Okay. Okay, so play this. I think we play Curator. Predation kill Curator? I think that's the play, right? I'll put that back on top. I control, don't control. Bring the ending. Oh, okay. They were holding on to that for a while. Okay. That's kind of fun. I need... Ooh, Minache. That's gonna be bad. I'm gonna have to mesmerizing dose that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to mesmerizing dose that. Alright, so... Then proliferate. There's nothing to proliferate, though, in my hand, so... Mesmerizing dose... Oh, okay. Huh. Am I just dead? Got Minache. Play this. Draws me a card. Play that. No attacks, clearly. This hits me. That definitely hits me. That's right, Bring the End is just an outright counter spell. Opponent is big think. Is there a spell that's instant speed that gets the spell out of their graveyard? They're looking at their graveyard. They might have a combat trick here, which would be bad for me, but what are you gonna do? Alright. Is it Rumors of the Dross? Okay. Getting that back. Meld Web Curator. They don't have enough mana to get that back. I don't think I have enough mana to get back or to cast anything that I want to, which is a shame. I'm gonna have not enough creatures. It's gonna make a 6/6. And I can't block all this shit and I'm dead, right? The only thing I can do right now, they got rid of all my removal, is draw more removal. Actually, hold on. If I pitch that... Can I play a land? No, I can't. Alright, good game. Ah, damn shame. Oh, they got over us. Ugh. Whoa. Not wonderful, not wonderful. 1 in 3. I blame blue. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Can you imagine? So petty. Just blaming blue for all the things that are wrong. Well, that's a shame. Because we basically did not even get our entry back. But what are you going to do, right? Thanks for joining me today, though. If you like what you see, please, again, like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/Dick Records so you can watch me be worse at video games than this. Oh, no. Anyway, y'all have a good evening. I'll catch you next time. Stay safe out there. Don't eat yellow snow. And remember, if you're not here, you're dickless. How do I exit it?